from the Su-85. It's gonna get snared. And a rifleman shows up. Oh, wipes by the priests. Oh my gosh, we've got double packs and a Jackson walking into another KT on the flank of Vet 3. Well, that smoke might work against him now. The Ober's gonna get a decap unless the indirect can finish him off while the KT works on the Su-85. What a deadly combo. The Germans take the top. Oh my gosh, and the Allies take the right. Yo, please subscribe, man. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very rare SkippyFX Shoutcast on White Ball Express. 1 Soviet, 1 Brit, 2 USF, 3 OKW, and a Wehrmacht for the Axis. Oh, right away we've got the Sturmtiger Doctrine locked in, as well as fortified armor with the Elephant there. Immediate lock-ins. And for the Allies, Wowsy with Infantry Company, always a solid choice. Wait a second, 2? We have 2 infantry companies immediately locked in for the Allies. Makes you wonder if this is a pre-made or if that was purely accidental. I upload new videos every Friday, Jaeger. Except when I don't. At least every Friday. Alright, Kubel engaging the Soviet engineers and the Sturms rushing their echelons. It's the worst nightmare of the Allies, facing OKW early. Need some riflemen up here ASAP. Where's his riflemen? There they are. Engaging the Sturms. Kubel's gonna go down early, it looks like. Oh, that's some terrible micro there by Big Bobo. He made a big boo-boo. Rifleman getting up and close to the Sturms. Not typically advised, but he really wants to stop that cap. Going for the max damage reception. It's a bold strategy, and it looks like it's gonna pay off. MG42 getting flanked by other riflemen over here, but they get overwhelmed by some infantry pushing up. I think we're in for a treat here. Questionable micro. Just the way we like it. Maybe he killed that Kubel for green cover near the fuel. It's 200 IQ thinking here. The type of gameplay we could only dream to recreate. Rifleman moving up close, double teaming a Volks, who has a mere pile of logs to seek refuge. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my mouse there. I don't typically move with the mouse. That's why it seems kind of glitchy. I used to use my arrow keys. Axis got a firm grasp on both fuels here. Not what you want to see if you're an allied player. Oh, and this rifleman coming out of nowhere with the conscript. The old freedom sandwich.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
And these Volks are a bit of a pickle. Nice flame nade, get the conscripts out of cover. But it's a 4v2, 4.5 v2. What? 4.7 v2. And the MG42 getting flanked again. Aegon's gonna need to contemplate his positioning here. It's the second time he's got a rifleman on his 6 o'clock. Very forward engagements. Axis are bringing it up to the Allied backlines. Really pushing them back, but good news for the Allies. They have somehow resecured the right via their overwhelming numbers. Let's go ahead and turn the fog of war off. See what the Allies are up to. Sloth, thank you for the 6 months, comrade. Appreciate you coming back.
456 recommitted to the King Noob for 33 months.
Appreciate you. I forgot we can turn off the fog of war. This is how often I shoutcast games. We haven't even looked at the Allied side yet. We do have another locked-in commander. Mobile Assault might see some land mattresses from Luciv Stalin. And we've got mechanized support, so potential ISU 152. Good commander if you can get the fuel stored away. Any other lock-ins here? For Axis. One other. We have... Excuse me? Oh, Overwatch. Potential Goliath action headed our way. We might be blessed today, gentlemen, with some Goliath action. 3 Volks coming up to engage some weak riflemen and a conscript. With another conscript on the flank. Definitely favorable for OKW there in that engagement, as the riflemen have to retreat. Echelon's taking some mortars here. Very forward German mortar. 3 riflemen. The blobs are starting to form already 5 minutes into the game. You love to see it. That's how you win. You blob. Here's the counter blob on the right side. We've got a Gren courageously moving forward into the barn. MG42 in the church suppresses the blob. Good use of the buildings there. And we finally have a Vickers on the front line for the British. Axis playing very aggressive on both sides now. We have another swarm of troops pushing their way to the ambulance. Maximum pressure. That forward ambulance is going to keep the Allies in the game. They can reinforce and get back in the fight quickly.
Trying to take one of our points.
Whereas OKW at the moment, they're going to have to go all the way back here. And it's going to be a difficult soft retreat, especially with grenades like that wiping the Sturm.
Squad of infantry.
Bros, Tito. Excellent grenade there.
Half track, ready for action.
Axis getting a grasp on both fuels yet again. Giving them a bit of an advantage here. And we have a 222 already out. And diving up to the captain. Forcing a retreat. Ambo. Gonna go ahead and try to reinforce. Do we have... We do have snares on the riflemen.
All done over here. Orders.
You know, we do need to warm up the shoutcasting skills. Potential King of the Noobs 2 come in for Company of Heroes 3.
Is now ready for action.
222 really has nothing to fear at the moment besides snares from the riflemen. Conscripts on orange are not yet upgraded, but I'm sure they will be soon. Good job by the Allies using the ambulance on both sides. Keep their troops on the front. Look at this swarm. They want to get this 222, but it's not terribly concerned. Just kite them as they try to push on foot. Smoke grenade, not quite in front of the MG, but it's retreating anyway. Here comes the conscripts. Axis have a pretty firm grasp on the entire middle of the map. Looks like Allies are going to put all their men on the right VP. The left side has been completely abandoned except for Lucius Stalin, the Brit. The lone Brit going to try to pressure that back. There's really nothing defending the left by the Axis. Oh, and a mass retreat from the infantry. 222's going hunting like shooting fish in a barrel. Nothing to stop him. No snares. There's a mortar after act. There's an ambulance. There's men running. This thing can kill it all. Oh, but we have PTRS guards to save the day. Much needed. Otherwise, that was going to be a bloodbath. Still pretty good there. Only 3 kills on the 222, but it did considerable damage. Here comes the mop-up crew. The Volks and the Jaegers. Grenades going, men running. Lots of retreating by the Allies. And another swarm. Oh my gosh, the Axis infantry blitzkrieg. Raketin trying to get a sneaky shot on the ambo. And a nice soft retreat by Big Bobo there. He doesn't want to get suppressed. Doesn't want to get clobbered. Although actually there was nothing really stopping him. He could have gone right up in there. Wants to capture that fuel with all 3 men. Sometimes it's nice to cap points with 3 men because you cap it at the exact same speed. But sometimes you never know if there's been an update or not. Now the other Axis player going in alone without his teammate. It seems they're trying a new tactic to use inferior numbers rather than overwhelming numbers. Let's see how that works. And the Brit player, even though there's nothing stopping him from capping the top VP or fuel, has decided to engage middle instead. Granted, he can't see what we see, but I don't even know if he tried. Free resources going to the Germans there. Okay, AT gun by the... Oh, here, another pink infantry blob. Reinforced, refreshed. Ready to kill some Nazis on the way. Looks like both sides really favor the right. For some reason, this fuel has been deemed more important. Literally nothing on the left by anybody. Nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, allies get lucky there. Big whiff by the Stuka. You would have loved to see it go for the ambulance back there. Here comes the hordes in the smoke. Tension builds. The men know each other are there, but they don't fire because they can't see. Big indirect shot there in that Volk. Khan's on retreat. Khan's suppressed. Riflemen standing around doing nothing. Flames being fired. MG-34 doing its best to lay down suppression. Still literally nothing on the top left of the map. Brit player has decided to congregate to the middle VP. Allies are contesting the right fuel. Black half-track coming up. Scout car is reinforced, diving right into the guards. Pops its smoke, it's snared. The Allies have learned his tricks. Supplied the counters. And we have a sneaky AT gun on the flank. Does the flak see it? No! Does not pop the smoke in time. Goes down. Axis getting a little cocky, maybe? Rifleman pushed way up. Danger of a wipe. The smoke of the dead flak might save him, but no, the Sturm is right there. That's gotta fish it off, and it does. Oh, another weak rifleman on retreat. In danger of going down. Oh, and it by some miracle makes it through. Oh my gosh, this is some chaos already, only 11 minutes into the game. I really wish some allied player would... Oh my god, one engineer could just cap both points for free. Right side fuel is decapped. Allies do have 2 VPs. They're neck and neck, 455 to 444. The pink blob, ready to contest middle. There is an AT gun a bit out of position here at threat of going down. We've got LMGs on these riflemen, and they're all Vet 1 here with the captain as a bar. Something just died. A T-70? What? Why was there a T-70 back there? 2 Raketans, snares galore. What was it thinking? I didn't even know there was a T-70 on the field. What in God's name was it thinking? And there's some free fuel donation to the Germans. Getting their salvage on. And they go ahead and cap the right VP. That's a big loss for the Allies. Although the Germans have also lost a flak. I think they still have their 222 alive. No, the 222 is down.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
Finally, the Allies have decided to contest the top. Free fuel, free VP. Suddenly map control not looking so great for the Axis. They're a bit pushed back. The Blob's not going to let it go for free. Going to engage. 2 mortar half-tracks and a mortar pit going up. Allies are favoring some indirect here to try to root out the Germans. A 3rd mortar half-track. Placement's going down. What do we hear? We got a strafe coming in. Reconnaissance overflight. Who's strafing? Who's doing the strafing? Axis going back, capping the left for free. It seems the Allies really are not that interested in contesting it for some reason, despite there being 0 defenses over there. He was thinking it was a good day to die. Okay, finally the Allies said enough with this nonsense. Let's not let a Sturm control half the map. We've got 4 squads and 2 mortar half-tracks. Oh, here comes the Stuka, and it gets some hits. Oh dear, what a shot there. Reconnaissance coming in handy as the Stuka was ready to fire, and it let out a terrific volley. All right, we finally have some battles happening here on the left. A Vet 3 Volk in danger of going down. He's gonna sneak away. And we're gonna send an AT gun up to engage the infantry. All right, Allies finally getting smart here on the top. Oh, I hear a tank.
Fueled and ready to fly.
We have a Panzer IV out by the OKW, and he's sending it to engage the left. Now both sides have realized the importance of the fuel resources, to not give them away for free. White Foss coming down. Who's dropping White Foss? It's gotta be the Brit. Oh yeah, so that's from the mortar half tracks, that's right. I bet one you get White Foss on those things. Conscripts coming in for a new wave of farmers and children to take the fuel. This barrage trying to loosen up that MG, and they get it to back off successfully. 15 minutes in. Quite a bit of questionable action so far. Conscripts successfully take the fuel. Germans taking the left back. Oh, and we got a Panzer IV diving in deep. Destroying caches. There's absolutely nothing to stop it. A sneaky beaky Zisgun, don't see that every day. Camoed and moving. Like the old school Raketten. Oh, and the AA half track goes down. We've got a side-swiping V tactic of AT guns, and it works beautifully. And I hear a Stuka coming. It's going for the ambo. And it only wipes 2 models on the AT gun. Unfortunate luck there for the Stuka. The AT gun, or the Panzer IV decided to back off even though nothing was there to stop it. Here comes an infantry wave. Allies doing their annual check on the left side to see what's there. Bunker doing a good job. A second Panzer IV out for the Axis, and more indirect out for the Allies. We've got 3 mortar half tracks, a mortar pit, and a priests. And the Axis have 2 Panzer IVs. It's a bold matchup. Colin coming down. Looks like Allies really getting serious about the left. Oh, but that's a big shot by the P4. Almost wipes 2 riflemen running away. That would be a huge loss. Vet 2 with LMGs. Escaping with an inch of life. Smoke coming down on the right VP. Germans capping. 2 AT guns here. Big shot by a pack. Snuck up and snipes a mortar half track. Another one takes a shot. Whoa! Look at this double pack doing work. Pushing them off. Allies might be starting to question their choices here. A lot of indirect. Is this a third P4? That is indeed a third Panzer IV. Allies have yet to field a tank. They have gone hardcore indirect. Panzer IV introduced to an American AT gun, and a Soviet AT gun sets up with the wrong direction. Still might get a shot off here. Nope, no vision. Okay. Lots of death on both sides. That Panzer IV is a command tank, and a Stuka went down. Did the ambo just die? No. It moved. It moved back to base. Smart. Knew it was the target. Man tank takes... There's lots of AT guns here on the field. But with the Stuka on the German side, they have to be quite careful. Here's a land mattress on the field. Lobbing it onto the double packs. Wise choice. Best to decrew those if you can. What is the priest aiming at? Oh, at the reinforced base. It's a good target. Has 4 kills. Oh, and it just wiped a Sturm. Incredible stuff. Oh, and more indirect by the Allies. Here comes a Katyusha. Oh my gosh. 4 Panzer IVs versus straight indirect from the Allies. We gonna see a shotgun caddy here? What's going on? A little too close. And the invasion of the American on the left. Facing up. Oh my gosh. Indirect landing on. What is that? Oh my gosh. The double AT gun's taking direct shots. That must be an LEFH. Oh yes. LEFH on the field. Probably not the wisest choice, but it's getting its shots in. At a critical moment, until the priest discovers it. If the allies are got any brain cells left, they'd move this priest over there and immediately start working on that LEFH. Thank you, Duffman, for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a great stream. Katyusha is yet to fire. It's thinking about it. If he's anything like me, he won't fire on anything less than 4 squads grouped together. Here comes a Jackson, the first tank by the Allies. Oh, what a Stuka hit. Saw a couple models go down. A much-needed Jackson here by the Allies. It's gonna dive straight into double packs. Priest. Oh, we have a Werfer on the field. I don't think that is shot yet. Where's the LEFH firing? Back on the Major. They're using the reconnaissance. And the Americans have lost their anti-air, so they have nothing to shoot that down at the moment. Free vision for the Germans. BP is still quite even, 340 to 370.
We're losing a capture point.
Germans could be using their Panzer IVs more aggressively, and that's exactly what this one's doing. It's going straight in for the mortar half-track. Wow! Oh my gosh, an indirect kills the Zis gun that's right behind it. This man's trying to earn some medals. He wants to prove his family he's brave enough. Takes a snare to the face and just casually reverses out. Oh my gosh! Bombardments on the middle VP. Units going down. Timed shells. Absolute chaos. More reconnaissance. What is this? Got some allied airplanes in the air. Don't know what it is. Uh-oh. Pushing the wrong buttons. Excuse me, that's German. Sector assault. Oh my gosh, Allies gotta get out of there.
Squad knocked out.
Oh dear. Was a Werfer on cooldown? Oh, double Werfer's out now. 0 kills and 0 kills. German infantry pushed up. Allies pushed back. Somehow they still control the fuel in the middle VP. Couple squads capping the left. Things are heating up. Feel like there's so much action to see here. Struggling to keep up. Mortar pit. Nothing to defend it. Riflemen trying to come up and change that. There's Stuka firing. And it's gonna wipe a couple models on an AT gun. LMG riflemen really trying to discourage these Volks. Here comes a Werfer. Is it on the rifleman? It's on the mortar pit. And it doesn't brace! Oh, it's at risk of going down. One more flame grenade might get it here.
It's the enemy you're attacking.
Still not bracing. Bold move. Mortar pit goes down. Might have been on cooldown, not sure. Big rifle grenades on the riflemen! And they are now suddenly losing a fight they should have won. More indirect coming. Whose side is it from? It's from the Allies. It's the priest. Oh my gosh, an up-close and personal Werfer. Is it on the AT guns? Oh, it's on the Brits and the backlines! Max range, minimal damage. Still slap in the face. Indirect in the backlines. Looks like Germans might be coming out ahead on this back and forth. Shotgun caddy! Whiffs every rocket. Unfortunate luck there. And this German's smart enough not to retreat into it. Oh, he almost was. Still manages to avoid every rocket. Indirect everywhere here. Looks like the LEFH is still targeting where the ambulance once was. Bad information from the early 1940s. That's where they were last year. Heinrich. They've repositioned. And this Panzer IV, yet again, being so courageous, trying to prove itself, has sacrificed its life. But it has earned the Germans a triple cap. The first medium tank loss. Ober's going down. That's a big loss. At least the first tank that I know of. It's been hard to keep up with them all. Double LEFHs now. Already a Vet 1. There's 17 kills on this LEFH. Dear goodness. And 9 kills on this one. Priest, please. Here comes a Stuka. Takes out 2 AT guns. We have 2 priests here. Braz, Tito, we gotta get those LEFHs, man. If I was on your team, I'd be saying use your major recon. Oh my gosh, we've got double packs and a Jackson walking into a Command P4 triple threat. Oh, dear God. Oh, the Germans so aggressive. And a Werfer to finish off the rifleman. Oh no. Run for your lives. We have a Comet tank out, threatening the P4 with a 6-pounder. Main gun down.
Enemy got one of our squads.
RNG's the only thing that could save the Axis, but it doesn't. Comet sneaking away here with a snare, but it gets that P4. That's 2 medium tanks down for the Axis. Oh, and the ISU 152 is out for the Soviets. That should really help them secure this right side. But there's a bit of a blitzkrieg happening on the top, and the Comet goes down to a Yak firing through the smoke, supported by infantry. We only have indirect back here. It's got to get out of there. And 2 AT guns. Oh my gosh, there's nothing to stop these 2 squads of infantry except an engineer with flamethrowers. We've got exposed AT guns. It's a minor blitzkrieg. It's the commando units. Undercover ops. They're about to be intercepted by the vetted rifleman with LMGs. That should push him off. And a Panther on the field gets introduced to the ISU. Big question here is he going to stick with armor piercing or HE? Typically it seems wise to keep your ISU on HE. Try to use AT guns or other forms to keep tanks at bay. ISU is just so potent against infantry. We do have... Looks like the priests have been targeting this Schwer in the back. Now it's under repair. Oh, Stuka getting danger close! Does the ISU have... Oh my gosh, it gets sniped by a Zis gun. What was it thinking? Little too cocky there. ISU fires HE rounds on AT guns. Panther is trying to sideswipe. Infantry to support, threatening the snares, pushes the Panther off. The pink rifleman blob sideswiping the Germans. On the right, fuel. Left side, no contention. Germans are holding it free of charge. Oh my gosh, a big indirect hit there. Vet 3 rifleman. It's the LEFHs raining hellfire. The Allies have to be aware of this. Oh, a Sturm Tiger! Where did that come from? Straight from the headquarters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The ISU! Oh, no! 15% health left. What a big hit. Is there anything to follow it up? Where's the Panther? Nothing to follow it up. It's gonna get away. That could have been devastating for the Allies. They're gonna live to fight another day. Here comes the land mattress. Targeting. Oh, and it wipes a Gren there. Incredible RNG. Werfer's gonna respond in kind. Absolute indirect fest. It's like it's gonna be targeting the land mattress. I am begging the American player with your priests, please target these LEFHs. This one has 12 kills, and this one has 17. It's doing considerable damage. A Panther, whoa, it took some shots. Maybe a little too tempted by the wounded ISU. 3 Pack 43s. One goes down. Nothing defending the mid flank here. Mid's quite weak. Perhaps thank you to the land mattress. Where are these Germans coming from the north middle point? Oh, more indirect. Priests are just laying it on the AT guns. Double Zis hit. No, Zis, it's a wombo combo. American and Zis gun working together, but the Sturm says, I have something to say about that. Takes a shot from the Jackson. Is it going to let loose around? Oh, wow, the splash damage on that was incredible. It didn't seem like it was going to get anything. Allies trying to punish it. Very brave to stick around and fire that shot. And it's going to get away. Allies trying to contest mid VP and the right fuel. Panzer IV, a fresh one. Off the supply line. Firefly coming in to say hello, and an elephant has made its way onto the field. The Germans are starting to acquire a considerable armor advantage. Upside is the Allies are taking out a lot of AT guns, and the Allies themselves seem to be acquiring and maintaining a decent amount of AT. Oh, Panther gets snared there. Elephant coming right up and slamming the Jackson. Jackson bounces. Oh dear. It's a heck of a way to say hello. We have the Jagdpanzer doing absolutely nothing on the left. Single tank holding down the left. British player trying to recoup. Let's take a look at the army here. Allies are in their 60s to 70s. And the Germans, wow, 2 Germans at 40 and 2 at 80 to 90 in PodCap. ISUs all repaired, coming to the VP. And it, oh my gosh, that snipe shot hold down from the from the Elephant to the ISU. That was some long, oh my gosh, Werfers. Relief, I don't know, some sort of indirect just, oh jeez, absolute chaos. ISU denies the Raketten. I don't know what it was thinking there. Gonna 1v1 an ISU. Allies really have nothing on the top or middle right now. Absolutely nothing. It's not looking good. The vetted riflemen on their way back up. Panzer IV 1v1ing a captain. We get him off. ISU misses on the approaching Fallschirmjägers. Oh, Sturmtiger coming up for a flank on the ISU. Can he get a round off? Not as potent as the first, but he does, and that gets it to Vet 2. Increased armor and durability as a benefit. Elephant and hold down side by side with a command tank. That is just absolutely devastating. How are the Allies going to deal with that? Here comes the Vet 3 Wombo Combo Triple Deluxe Rifleman. Oh my gosh, and the Soviet invasion has begun on the fuel. ISU, or SU-85 coming out to help with some AT. We have red smoke, a strafe, sector assault going down. Panther takes a shot to the smoke. ISU at risk of going down. Sector assault finishes it off. Oh dear. Jackson lobs a shot. Mortar pit, Vet 3. That goes down. Command tank pushing in. Elephant pushing in. SU-85 and Jackson have a lot of work to do. Misses on the retreating Panther. Firefly needs to get involved here, but seems to be focused on infantry. Oh gosh, a King Tiger is out for the Axis. Soviets are coming in. They want to get some snares off. Werfer a little premature, trying to predict that path. Maybe a hoorah and a snare coming out here from the cons. Wow, the 222 still proving effective with the Fallschirms. Too deadly. Conscript's got to retreat, and the Sturm's already reloaded. Coming back. He's hungry for more. It's gonna get sideswiped by a Firefly, though. Uh-oh. Better get out of there, Firefly. He sees you. Ooh, double AT guns here. This Sturm has no support at all. It's not even gonna fire. It's gonna take another shot from the Su-85. It's gonna get snared. He gets too greedy. The Firefly takes him down. Su-85 gets return fire from the KT, but the Firefly is there to follow that up. Jackson bounces. Firefly misses. KT connects on the Firefly. Oh my gosh, what an exchange there. Sturm Tiger, too greedy. Meets an early grave. That was completely unnecessary, just no support. And the Allies could have capped the VP there, but they're getting greedy as well. Left side still completely uncontested. Now one captain deciding to go and decap. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Panther is healed. Oh my gosh, Vet 3 LEFH, 31 kills and 13 kills on its brother. Finally, the Priest is targeting the LEFH. Let's get a round of applause for the Allied team. Looks like they've almost taken out this forward headquarters. Decent hit by the Werfer there. Let's see how the Priests are doing. 7 kills and 11 kills. Panther comes to deny. Looks like we have a Soviet mine there. And LEFH is now targeting the Priests, returning the favor.
Sherman Firefly complete.
A battle of the indirect here on White Ball Express. A camouflage Zis gun and a whole lot of crap coming to the flank of that elephant. But there's a Brumbar. Wise choice by the Axis. Command tank, this is an interesting fight. Elephant, 222, Brumbar, and Command Panzer. Oh my gosh. Soviets aren't scared. They can take losses. For some reason, they're targeting the... Oh gosh, a Vet 3 conscript going down to the Brumbar. KT and Puma moving in. Werfer's flying down. Oh my gosh, a Priest, I think, just took out the command tank. What is happening? 200 points on the Allies. The Germans are just getting started. All that work and there's a... Oh my god. What is... The Priests are killing the elephant. The KT's moving in. The Puma's moving in. Smoking the AT gun. Brilliant gameplay here. Absolutely brilliant. And they snipe... What was that? The mortar after... KT's just firing through smoke. Oh, the Jackson fires through smoke. And a fresh Jackson here to meet the KT with a Firefly. There's Fireflies on the flank. There's AT guns on the flank. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. Beautiful job. Bringing up the wounded Jackson to help. Calling the bluff. Here comes a Werfer. On to the headquarters. Oh my gosh. Casualties everywhere. Oh, wounded tanks. And the Allies are contesting the top. Realizing they're bleeding VPs, they want to get in there. They want to stop that bleed. Brumbar chasing down a wounded AT gun. LEFH is hammering the backlines of the USF reinforcement area. Ooh, some commandos with Brens. Not what you want to see if you're Axis. Those things are absolutely deadly. Dare I say OP. Once they're camouflaged and moving in craters, absolutely devastating. Okay. Allies have 2 VPs. Settling down. Looks like now might be a good time to take a bathroom break, grab some snacks if you need to. Both sides reinforcing, refitting. Preparing for the next chapter of their lives in this horrific war. Land mattress, Vet 3. It's got 25 kills and it sees something else that it wants to target. Looks like Germans are gonna dodge that. Oh! And in turn, the Werfer takes out the Vet 3 land mattress. That is unfortunate. Classic mistake. Bringing your indirect too close to the front lines. Greed will get you killed, my friends. Looks like the Germans are ready for another wave. Elephant, Panther, Brumbar, Command Tank pushing up. The priests are grouped together with nothing to defend it. Panther smells them. It hears them. Oh, but the Panther takes a massive hit from 2 Jacksons. Oh, and a Firefly on its flank. Allies are not caught lacking. They have some sneaky AT there. Here comes a Stuka. And it's gonna miss. Elephant going for a brave hold down here, right on the fuel point. And it cancels. Holsham's coming in, given vision. Nothing to stop him. Literally no anti-infantry here on the front lines for the Americans. And they're gonna have a field day. Absolutely nothing. Oh, the anti-air are gonna do some suppression. Thank goodness for that. More recon coming out. Oh, we have some action on the top. Americans trying to get the cap. Couple of wounded Germans trying to keep them at bay. It's like sector assault. Braz Tito has quite an impressive army composition. 2 Jacksons, 2 priests, AA half-track. The 3 Vet 3 infantry squads, and an AT gun. Props to him for having a well-rounded and effective fighting force. 2 Fireflies by Luciv Stalin. Oh gosh, this SU-85 is about to get manhandled. Conscripts there. Gonna get a snare off on the Elephant, push him back. Panther's gonna dive, probably finish the SU-85 unless something can come help. Oh, Panther misses its kill shot. While it's moving, Jackson's coming for a dive with Firefly support. They smell a wounded Elephant. Oh, a Brumbar gets in the rear. Allies, the counter blitzkrieg has begun. And they're going deep. 1 Firefly taken out. They gotta focus fire on this Elephant, remember why they came. And the Elephant does go down. Jackson go down. I don't know if this is gonna be worth it. They need to get out. They want the Brumbar. Oh, the other Jackson goes down. Suddenly this isn't really looking that great. Unless that Brumbar dies. Oh, the smoke's gonna get him away. Panther chasing down a Firefly. 2 Fireflies, 2 Jacksons going down for the price of 1 Elephant. Not looking too good in terms of trade equity. And an AT gun sacrifices itself for the motherland, fatherland, grandfather.
Red as just another Tuesday.
Babos, thank you for the 2 months.
Bobosh_97 recommitted to the King Noob for 2 months.
Stuka going down, targeting the AT gun, lands it. Oh, we were just complimenting Braz Tito for his well-rounded army, and it has taken quite a shellac, and he's replacing his Jacksons with a Sherman on build. Allies have secured the north, and they are holding mid-VP. Land mattresses firing at nothing. Priest. Much too close. That has 17 kills though. Vet 3 has 20 kills. Not sure what he's targeting at the moment. Let's see how the LEFHs are doing. Finally, they've been decrewed. That one's decrewed. Where's the... Oh, one's dead. One's dead, one decrewed. Bravo, the Allies have figured it out. Use their mobile indirect to kill the static indirect of the Germans. And the Allies doing a little patrolling, trying to make contact with the enemy, and they do. A Vet 5 MG34 holding the right with a fresh KT to support.
We have fallen to 200 points.
200 to 150. Why is... Oh. Strafe pushes off the Vet 5 MG. He does not want to lose that. AT galore. Trying to scare off the KT, but it says, nope, I'm not scared. I'm going to bounce your shots. Brumbar comes in, lobs a shell in the AT, while the KT works on the SU-85. What a deadly combo. With some Volk support. Oh, the Brumbar takes out the AT gun, but there's a follow-up Zis. Here comes a Stuka. Probably going for the AT. It does, but it misses. Good micro there. Oh my gosh! Volks go down to a priest shell. That was like 5 models. Panther coming in, finish off the... Oh my gosh, the Werfer got the kill on the 85.
We have lost one of our armored vehicles.
Not something you see every day. KT on repair. Command Panther trying to kill the AT gun. But it can't. Maybe the Panther should do it. Jackson just sitting there. We got a Zis gun doing nothing. It's really been an interesting skirmish on the top. Not as much action. Very sporadic up there. It seems like most of the contention's happening on the right side. Fresh Jackson out. Oh my gosh, what a shot by the KT. Wipes 4 or 5 models. This Sherman's done absolutely nothing yet. Panther takes some shots. Oh my gosh. Another Tiger up top. That's not good news for the Allies. Land mattresses not hitting any targets. Looks like another Blitzkrieg coming in. Caddy almost wipes the... It does wipe the Vet 5 MG. Good pickup there. Some of the Allies are still hanging on to 2 VPs, keeping that point advantage. Only because the Axis literally have nothing to cap the top. They have a KT and a Jagdpanzer. Jackson coming to do something. Oh. Oh man. They can't see him. That's a nasty surprise. Moves a couple feet forward. Whoa, the Sherman Firefly's going in. It wants those Werfers. Good use of smoke by the Germans there. And this is going to be an unfortunate dive, resulting in no pickups. Oh no! Oh, I thought the Jackson died. Oh wait, it did die! The Jackson's gone! Oh, the worst must have happened. We foresaw the future. That poor Jackson just got absolutely nuked. $33 kills on that priest. Oh, we have a bit of a blitzkrieg here. They smell blood in the water. SU-85 goes down to the Vet 4 Panther. Oh, and we have unprotected priest, but there's a beautiful mine by the Allies. Well done with a Zis to land some shots. We got some bazookas coming on the echelons. Jackson. Oh, bounces on the KT. KT is going to sit there and take the shots while the Panther escapes. Well done. Well done. And another bounce. Go figure. Another KT moving up. Double AT guns now here. Those riflemen gotta be careful. Brumbar going to work on the middle VP. Points are near even here. 157 to 144. Advantage Germans currently. Bit of a skirmish. Bolshevik's definitely going to win that fight. I think we may finally be starting to see the effects of an overinvestment in indirect from the Allies finally catching up with them. Germans have so much armor, and the Allies have land mattresses, priests, Katyushas. They're really relying heavily on AT guns to keep them in this fight, to keep the tanks at bay. And a couple unfortunate dives and wasted AT or tank destroyers really starting to haunt them now. And the bleed is on for the Allies. Triple cap from the Germans. Panther diving in. Oh my gosh. A Vet 5 Panther meeting the might of the entire Allied army. Absolutely removed. The Allies are bleeding fast, down to 100 points. And they're electing to go for the fuel. KT and a Panther holding them off the top VP. They're going to try to get a sneaky cap in. Nothing stopping the cap on the right. Allies really got to get over there. For some reason, they're prioritizing the fuel. Even though two of them have 250 and 330.
We have lowered the enemy to 75 points.
And Brumbar's had enough of that. Ooh, a T-34 here. First T-34 we've seen all game. Allies do manage to cap the top. They are decapping the right. Can they stay in this game? Can we make it past an hour? Uh-oh. Oh dear, the game threatened to crash there. Finally, this Sherman does something. It literally has no action to its name so far. What the? What a waste of a caddy volley there.
Tank destroyer is ready for
Oh, I was hoping to stand corrected. Oh gosh, T-34 a little out of its league here. KT shot literally goes right through it. Here comes a Werfer. Oh no. Oh no. Lucky Kadyusha survives that. Allies are no longer bleeding. They got commandos and a Vickers trying to help them take middle. Oh my gosh, Panther. Way too aggressive. Gets sideswiped, 2 AT guns and a Jackson to greet him. Axis might be getting a little too cocky here. They're throwing too many tanks. They smell blood. They want to finish the game, but sometimes if you get too aggressive, you give your enemy just enough momentum to slip their way back into a game they shouldn't have won. Oh, this is T-34. Does it want to ram? Does it have anything to follow that up? It's diving. No, it's okay. It thinks better of that. Jackson needs to get up here in this gap. Oh my gosh. Quite a front line here by the Axis. Double KT, Elephant, Command Panzer, Brumbar. The KT getting a little out of hand. What's it thinking? It's going forward. It wants that Firefly. Is that really worth it? Jackson's on the hunt. They need vision. Oh my gosh. Germans need to reacquaint their front line. Oh, that poor Jackson. Germans had this vision by the Volks there, gave them the advantage in that engagement. Right idea, poor execution. 100 points. We're down to 97 and 64. But the Allies have a triple cap somehow. Germans are bleeding. They're getting a little desperate. Caddy coming down. Trying to keep the infantry off. Ober's on point. Not a lot of anti-infantry here. We have a Sherman and T-34. They're going to have to try to get them off that point. KT coming in to support. Mid-VP. Oh, commando grenade. Can it catch him off guard? Oh my gosh, it can. And the Allies hold the mid-VP. Indirect, just shattering the dreams of the conscripts. Germans just trying to make something happen. We're about to be dead even, 70 to 64. And the Germans are retreating on the north, conceding to the Allies. The heroic commandos doing their best to hold mid, but they can't. There's a decap by the Germans. The only secured point is by the Allies in the north, so the Germans are still bleeding. It's 62-64. Elephant, KT, and Brumbar, Werfers, fully committed to the right VP. Oh my gosh, a Sherman goes down to a Panzerwerfer as well as an AT gun. KT going back for repairs. We got a Priest flying down on the right VP. Allies, oh, a double retreat there to double KTs. What the heck can the Allies do against all this armor? 60-64, 55 minutes into the game. Oh my goodness. Everybody needs repairs, but there's no time. Actually, nobody's bleeding. Germans hold the right, Allies hold the top. Middle is uncontested. Neutral. Firefly coming in. Massive hits on the Firefly. KT takes a shellacking. Brumbar and a Jagdpanzer on the flank. What happened to the right flank? Where's the Allies? Oh, Firefly goes down. Oh, the front lines have collapsed. Is there anything to flank this? T-34 coming for the Brumbar. Germans left nothing to hold the cap. Oh, except 2 Falchions. That's probably enough. 2 Falchions versus Vet 3 Cons. I favorite the Falchions. Jackson gets a shot off on the Jag. There's so much armor here by the Axis. Oh, and a Brumbar to follow it up. That's disgusting. Axis, I think, realizing holding that VP is more important. Don't need to... Oh, wow. Firefly goes down to a sneaky Raketten. Allies are losing all their armor. You can't cap VPs with armor, but you can sure hold it with 2 Brumbars and KTs. Holy moly, at this point, the middle VP is going to be the best chance for the Allies to get back in this, because that right side is an absolute cluster of things you don't want to see. Without AT Overwatch, that's going to be a big no for me, boss. 1 unit on the point, lads. Please don't blob. Oh gosh, I smell a Werfer cooking. Oh man. Please guys, you're making me nervous. This is the oh my gosh, that was bound to happen. Oh, and the Brumbars have arrived. 60-50, this is looking heavy in the Axis favor now. KT over here with a Brumbar, Allied, and 2 Falchions. Right side is lost. And look at this. Brumbar, KT, Panzer, infantry. It's just... Without AT Overwatch or so... Oh, we got double AT guns on the flank. I would be shocked. Oh, what is coming in now? Sideswipe from the AT guns. Allies are not giving up. You'll love to see it. They need to drop a tactical nuke here. AT guns. Oh man, big indirect hits. Caddy coming in though. Oh gosh, another Sturm Tiger's out. Oh, more caddies. Germans forced to back up a bit. Oh, and there's a Jackson here. Vet 3. Oh. Sturm wants to say hello. Why are the AT guns retreating? We need them back. Uh-oh. That's a dead NG. We need these AT guns back. Where are they going? Come back! Oh, they could have killed those Werfers, man. Why did he retreat? He was right here. He would have got both those Werfers. Oh, Priest Fire coming down. Germans are actually backed off of mid here. It's 60-29. Oh, what? And there's nothing on the right.
Our fighting position now has some
The Allies gotta make a move here. Stop the bleed. Middle has 1 Ober. Right side has 1 Jagdpanzer. You gotta stop repairing, man. Send your cons. Send that T-34. Now's the time. Land Mattress making sure, oh, the Brumbar is here to defend mid, but the commandos are invisible, giving vision and decapping. Whoa, a pre-shot lands on it. Oh, and it gives a snipe from the Jackson, or the Firefly. Commandos giving critical vision here for the tank hunters, tank destroyers, and a stolen Raketten appears. Allies do get the decap. They stop the bleed at 18 points. KT has arrived to defend the right side. Oh, and that T-34 gets a shellacking. You may as well ram at this point. You are dead, brother. A KT drives onto the point. Oh my gosh, indirect. The priests are coming down. Wiping infantry. Oh, KT at half health. Elephant just coming in. Oh my gosh, the priest is actually doing damage. Something snared the KT. What? Oh my gosh, the priests are doing work. And a rifleman shows up. Oh, wipes by the priests. And that's going to be a cap for the Allies. Jeez. And they start bleeding the Germans now. What? What in the world did I just see? Did the priest? The priest just gave a crit to the KT, I'm pretty dang sure. Incredible. And the Allies have arrived in force with infantry. Oh, but the Brumbar and the Sturm are gonna be the bane of their existence here. What are you gonna do against a Brumbar and a Sturm? There's no AT. The AT gun's from the side.
The Germans have 50 points remaining.
Brumbar gets a shot off here. Come on, AT guns, land some shots. You better hit that Sturm before they get your men. Oh, and a rifleman coming in for a snare. That's some wounded troops. Oh! Oh, but a snare comes off. Sturm in danger of going down. Sideswiped by the AT guns. And a Jackson coming in for some follow-up shots. The Allies still hold the mid-VP. AT guns scared off by an Ober. Folsham's just doing absolute Folsham stuff. Red smoke coming down on mid. What is it? Unknown. Unknown ability. Major. It's probably Major Artie. Oh my gosh. Sign your wills, lads. We're going down with the ship. This is absolute chaos. Smoke coming down. Allies still control the point. 36 to 18. Well, that smoke might work against them now. The Ober's gonna get a decap unless the indirect can finish him off. They're trying. Priest is trying. Ober does get the decap. These AT guns, absolutely critical. This Jackson is critical to giving the Allies a chance from this horde. Oh gosh, rifleman going down.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
This north flank is critical, but so is the south. KT on the south flank of the Allies. And the Axis, oh no, the Allies managed to take it back. Absolutely unbelievable. This KT is gonna get snared. That KT is snared. These AT guns at risk to the Ober. Jackson's diving the Raketten. Oh, can't be losing AT at this point in the game. Oh, the KT goes down predictably after the, oh, too aggressive. Paying the price. Here comes the Stuka. Manages to miss. It is down to the wire, 24 to 18. Bodies on the point, bodies hitting the floor. Raketten firing on a Brumbar, Su-85 coming to follow it. So everybody's dying and Brumbar goes down. Allies are starting to get a bit of an advantage here. A wounded Brumbar presenting itself. 18 to 18. Another KT on the flank of Vet 3. (15 to 18). Allies still hold the point. Oh, a huge wipe! Sherman's just lost a ton of infantry in the middle. Yet they're still the only ones on it. They're getting the decap. There's two priests. Braz Tito literally has two priests, a Jackson, and echelons. That's his army. Oh, and Jackson gets sniped by the elephant. Germans are down to 8 points, but they have the advantage in terms of infantry on the point, but an echelon comes to stop the cap. 8 to 18. Oh, just more indirect land mattress coming in. Echelons versus Sturms, 1 model each. We got Folshams dropping in on the point. Firefly close fire with the Jagdpanzer. Oh my gosh, the Germans get the decap here. Absolutely crazy. The Germans are desperate now. They have to throw everything on. If the Allies cap this, they are at risk of losing to smoke and all the indirect. It seems like Allies have the indirect advantage. Just constantly bombarding the point. Conscripts get on the point, stopping the cap, the pre-swipe, Obers. Firefly goes down to a diving Panther. Where's it going?
The enemy have destroyed
Where is it going?
Sherman Fireflies.
This is the fight. The fight is here. Oh my gosh. The Warfers take out Riflemen. Allies still have the... Oh, a Stuka comes in. Oh my gosh, the Brumbar comes in. Everything is dying. Something just died in the back.
Medium tank was destroyed.
Obers are gonna get the cap. Echelon are there to stop him. Priests are still firing on the point. There's LEFHs firing on the point. Oh my gosh, Ober Grenade takes down the Echelons and the Germans get the cap. They are bleeding the Allies, 8-17. Land mattress coming in, just a non-stop indirect. Nothing is protecting the right, except for S-mines, and he's sending sweepers. Brilliant thought, brilliant thought. That could be critical if the Allies cap the right. It's going to be game over. And they're getting the decap off. The Germans don't know. You've got to be kidding me. And they're decapping mid. How is this possible? How are the Allies withstanding all this armor? Folsham's coming in. The decap is on. KT's coming to intercept. With a Yag. Can this German stand up to it? Oh, but the Germans are going for the top. The Germans take the top. Oh my gosh. And the Allies take the right. It's 5-8. Allies take the middle. They're bleeding the Germans. 6-5, 5-5. Oh my gosh, and the Allies are gonna take the right with the Sherman crew. But the Germans are decapping the right. Oh, but once the Allies take this, it's gotta be over. Germans decap the right. It's neutral. Oh no, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was an incredible game. That was an incredible game. Woo! I gotta say. That's one of the best games I've seen in a while. The indirect was absolutely insane. I can't believe I thought the Allies were completely out of it. There was a time, 55 minutes, where the Axis had 2 KTs, an Elephant, 2 Brumbars, Jagdpanzers, Panthers. The Germans, and the Allies had like a Firefly and a couple Jacksons. It was like, there's no way they can take the VPs with all this armor. And somehow, they scraped and scrapped their way through.